Okay guys, so welcome to the third episode of my SEO course. Before we get into it, feel free to go to patreon.com/incomestreamsurfer to support my channel. I'm about to show you a load of stuff and I don't have any affiliate links with any of these websites. So if you do feel like I deserve a little bit of support, then feel free to jump on over. I'll leave a link in the description and let's get into it. The first thing you need is you need a domain and you need hosting. And Hostinger currently has a pretty good deal. If you are completely serious about your website, $2.99 a month if you get a year's subscription. So it's about $35 for a year. And that's all in, that's hosting for a year. That's a really, really good offer, honestly. So I think I'm actually going to go with Hostinger, but I will give you another option in case you don't like Hostinger for whatever reason. You can also go with Namecheap, and both of these have integrated WordPress hosting. I am going to be using WordPress, even though I can make websites without WordPress now, and I would really, really like to make my own website for this. I'm going to do WordPress just because, yeah, it's just easier for people, isn't it? Let's be honest, I don't want to make a really complicated tutorial about how to design your own website. So yeah, we're going to use WordPress because it's the right thing to do. Okay, so as far as I know, there's no way around this process. So yeah, basically I'm just going to get started and I'm going to go through Hostinger and I am going to get this deal. Okay, so this is going to set me back $35, so I will make a note of that. That is $35 invested. I'm just going to go through this process, guys, real quick, and I'll be back when it's bought. Oh, it's actually going to cost me $43. Great. Perfect. Okay, so I just randomly applied a coupon I found and got it down to 40. I want to go through this. I am committed to this process, and this is the most painful part, I promise you guys. Once you've got this out of the way, you can focus on all of the good parts of your website. Okay, I've never used Hostinger before, but I guess they've got a flow. Okay, so I guess you can go through this yourselves. Whatever host you go through has a different way of going through this. I'm going to use WordPress, like I said before. I would highly recommend using WordPress if you're just getting started. And the reason that I like these websites is that they have this really cool thing where as soon as I press continue, I'm pretty sure I can start working on my WordPress website. Okay, and then I'm just going to click a random template, I guess, and I should not have to buy a domain. Oh, okay, claim a free domain, here we go. This is the important part. I really wanted to have the word NFT in it, so let's get going with a domain name. Okay, so I just thought of a really good name that I really, really like, which is thecryptophile.me. I don't know why, I just like it. I'm going to go with it because you can spend so long thinking about a name, and it's best just to get started, honestly, guys. If that's a piece of advice that I can give you, it's definitely best to just go for it. So I'm going to press finish setup here. I've now got everything set up. It's all integrated, it's all beautiful. Perfect. I just need to enter some information and then I can instantly start editing my WordPress website. Okay, so this is a really simple process. This is why I love these integrated things. If you've ever done it where it's not integrated, then you'll know how much of a pain this can actually be. If I press view website, this should show me the basic website that's already been set up. For me, all I have to do is make some edits and make it look like I want. I'm going to do this immediately. I'm going to get this done as soon as possible. And yeah, from now on, it's basically working on Canva to make kind of the logo and everything else, and basically just writing some information on the homepage. You want to get this right first time, so let's talk about what we need to actually do. So if you go back onto this part here and you press manage WordPress, also if at any time you get stuck, you can just go to yourwebsite.com. Okay, so if I click on preview my website, I've never actually used this before, like I said before. So yeah, you can see here it says domain status waiting for activation. So I'm actually going to have to wait For now, I'm going to go on SSL because I would like to get it secured. It should be pretty easy. I should just have to press install SSL here. It's already done, and now if I refresh this, it's not done it yet, but this will change to secure, and it'll be using HTTPS instead of HTTP. So you do have to be patient with these things sometimes. I'm just gonna have to wait, I think, to be able to get onto the website. Okay, so while this is doing its thing, we can do a couple of things here. So if you click on validate installation, if it has that problem like I had it before, I'm going to go to speed and security. First of all, I'm going to try and put that on, which is not going to work. And I'm also going to do CloudFare just because it should help with site speed later on down the road. Okay, so while that's loading, I'm going to quickly show you how to get yourselves a Google Analytics ID. So you want to go on Google Analytics. If you've never been on it before, I'm just going to quickly go on a incognito. If you've never been on Google Analytics, it will look like this instead. Okay, and then once you've logged in, basically, it will tell you to create an account. I'm going to have to do it from here because I have Google Analytics already, and I'm going to create a whole new account. This is on my personal email, so I'm actually going to change to my income stream surfer email. And then you want to click on admin down here, and you want to press create account, and then you just want to go through the process. So this is the crypto file. You can click that if you want. I'm not gonna. So next. So it's gonna ask me to make it Google Analytics 4. So I am actually gonna do that because very shortly, as you can see here, Universal Analytics will no longer be available from July the 1st, 2023. Thinking about this is a big problem for Redbubble. I'll have to make a video about that. But for now, we're not focusing on Redbubble, we're focusing on this. So again, the crypto file. I'm going to put it in my own time zone, otherwise it sometimes gets messed up. I would actually recommend doing the same thing. Normally, I would say to do this, but I don't do this anymore because there's no point, because it will very soon be out of use. They're going to be not using it anymore. I always tick all of these. I don't know why. I'm just kind of obsessed with it. And then once you've accepted the terms and conditions, I'm not going to read them obviously because who does? I'll just sign my soul away. You will be shown this screen here, and then you're going to have to get ready to set up your website. Okay, so before we install Google Analytics, we need to make sure that everything's working properly here. So I'm going to click on edit website. I really hope this is just going to take me to, I hope this isn't going to be some weird, okay, perfect. So the cryptofile.me/WordPress admin. If you ever get lost and you need to find your website, that's all you need to do. You need to go to your website /WP admin and then log in. And this is the WordPress dashboard. This is what makes WordPress so amazing. Okay, so it looks like it comes with Elementor and things like that. I'm not going to be using Elementor because I think that it's not really that good. Maybe for my homepage I will use Elementor just to make something nice. But yeah, this already has a lot of plugins, which I don't really know if I like that personally. But the first thing I advise you to do is to install RankMath because it's an absolutely essential plugin. So if you just go to plugins and add new and then RankMath, there is another plugin that I recommend everybody installs as well. So for now, we'll just install RankMath and we will set that up in a moment. But we still have a few different things to set up anyway. Actually, RankMath does have a Google Analytics thing as well, so I think I'm going to actually use the RankMath setup to also set up everything else. So you just want to go through the RankMath flow like this, and then I think I'm going to put it on advanced, and then I'm going to start wizard. Okay, so skip the import because I don't have anything to import. I think it's a personal blog. Yeah, we'll go with personal blog. Okay, so I'm already being asked for a logo, so that is something I'm gonna fix immediately by going to Canva. So once you're on Canva, just type in logo. I do have Canva Pro. I don't have an affiliate link, or I do, but I'm not going to post it because I can't be bothered. We're just going to use something like this, and I think I'm going to replace that picture with some kind of cool person. Oh, right, I want like a sleuth actually. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, well, let's copy that. I do kind of like that, but I don't really like the way that it's bending. How do I? Okay, you saw how quick that was, guys. I made that in about 20 seconds. That's why I love Canva personally. I think it's worth paying for Pro as well personally, just because it makes my life so much easier. Hopefully you can just drag that there. No, obviously I can't, so show that in folder. It's in my local disk. Okay, so if you click on upload a photo and then you drag and drop it, and then you always want to be putting an alt text because it helps people who are blind, which is important for Google. So crypto file logo. Actually, your caption description is not so important with this particular photo. So I'll just, yeah, let's go. Okay, so default social share image is also important. You always want to be looking at the pixels here. So this is 1200 by 630. So let's go back to Canva and we'll click custom size 1200, 630. You want to make sure that you're making nice graphics for everything you do. You want to make sure that the color scheme that you use is something that you continually use. And I'm going to ensure that by doing that. And is that just black? Yes, it is. You want to make sure that there's some kind of contingency in your content, and I think I'm just going to do it like that, to be honest. And then we'll download that again. Perfect. Okay, so normally you would also, I'm just going to mention this, you would want to rename all of your things. So all of your pictures, the crypto file. Also, it should be JPEG as well. If you want to make sure that it's loading quickly, but for a social sharing image, it's not that important. So the crypto file logo. Also, I would recommend putting everything into the same folder. Again, I'm kind of making this as I go, so I'm not going to do that, but you should put them all in the same folder on your computer so that everything's easy to find. There we go, save and continue. Okay, this is the important part. Benefits of connecting a Google account, verify site ownership on Google Search Console in a single click. This is going to save us a lot of time, guys, so I am going to recommend that we do this. So I'm going to click Connect Google Services here. I'm going to choose Income Stream Surfers. I did just make an account, so I'm going to assume that that's going to connect. Let's have a look. So if I click here, and there we go, the crypto file, perfect. I haven't actually given it a property yet, so I'm going to have to give it a property now. Okay, so if you go back to your Google Analytics that I showed you how to do before, I'm going to press Create Stream here. This should give me the ability to see on RankMath this page here. I think I'm going to have to hit refresh here. I hope this doesn't leave the entire process. Okay, I just got screwed. Pretty sure I'm going to have to do all that again, but that's fine. Oh, no, I'm not. Perfect. I'm hoping now if I click here, it will have a property. It still doesn't. Okay, for now, I'm just going to try and run through the process because I think it might just work. I've clicked Install Analytics Code here. Normally you do it manually, but with RankMath, I think it might just make things a little bit easier. That has worked. It's also going to do the sitemap. So all of this stuff, RankMath is taking care of most of the problems that you will encounter at the beginning of SEO. A sitemap basically allows you to get into Google search a little bit more easily. I would keep these on the settings that they already are. Maybe you can change them if you really want to, but this especially is normally a good idea, especially for Amazon affiliate websites. Actually, no, it's a bad idea for Amazon affiliate websites because if this is on, then you will not be tracked. So actually, I'm going to advise that you turn this one off, even though it's better for SEO. It's not better for affiliate marketing. Okay, perfect. Okay, and then you want to click on Setup Advanced Options. I'm gonna put redirections on for sure. And then schema markup, this is going to be really important for the future. You want to make sure the schema is on. And they're going to be articles, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to press save and continue. That is RankMath set up. That's perfect. I did say that there was another tool that I recommend everybody has. So go on add new plugin again, and this time you want to type in contents, table of contents. There we go. Okay, so I think it might be this one, and I'm really hoping that they haven't gone to a paid tool. I'm just going to install this one. Basically what this does is it puts a table of contents at the top of each article, which has hyperlinks that people can click, and they can go to a specific part of that article. Once we have installed those two plugins, we can expect that Google Analytics and Search Console will be set up. So let's check that now. Okay, so you can actually see here it says that I have Monster Insights. So I'm going to remove that because it's probably clashing with my RankMath plugin. So I'm just going to very quickly get rid of that. And if you're following me A to B, then I would recommend you do the same. So if you just go on installed plugins and you look for Monster, one of these should be called Monster Insights, and I'm going to deactivate this. I'm also going to deactivate this because I don't even know what it is, and I'm not in the mood for anything that I didn't install myself, although WP Forms I'm probably going to keep. Elementor, I will maybe make a couple of things with it, so I'll leave it for now. I'm going to click on RankMath. I want to see why I'm not receiving any data at the moment, but something that I would like to show you is, yeah, my website's live. We're good to go, thecryptophile.me. You can go to this website right now, and you can see this beautiful piece of art. I'm going to do a quick lighthouse check. I recommend that when you're making websites, you constantly do lighthouse checks. All I did was right click, inspect, press lighthouse, and then just press generate report, and then be patient while it checks how quick your website is. Let's see, that seemed pretty decent, although there is the RankMath thing at the top, which is probably making it a bit slower. This doesn't seem that quick. This could be really bad. We're about to find out. 26, that is not good. Hang on, I'm going to go on an incognito, and I'm going to do that again. So I'll pause until that's done. It does seem a bit slow though, so I may have to change some things. Let's see how this does. Oh, actually, it's much quicker. So it's probably because of Grammarly. I think that was why it was so slow. Let's have a look. Oh, 86, that's not bad at all. I'll take that to be, yeah, 86 is fine for me. I'm not a perfectionist. Okay, it looks like we're actually going to have to set it up manually because unbelievably RankMath does not support GA4. RankMath, sort it out. I don't know what you're playing at. That's so stupid, honestly. I'm just going to very quickly check whether Search Console worked. So just by doing this, if I go on Search Console on incomestreamsurfer@gmail.com, it should be connected. Let's just quickly test that. Okay, so it does look like this has worked. I don't have a favicon, which is why you can't see anything. There'll be nothing here, but yeah, it does look like it's worked, which is perfect. So let's get on with setting up Google Analytics. So you'll be given a code like this. I didn't think I was going to have to explain this, but it looks like I'm going to have to. So it's pretty simple. Once you've created a stream, so it should say create a data stream. I don't think I've recorded me doing that part, so I'm sorry. But you'll see this page here. You basically just need to write your website and the stream name and then press create stream. This is what used to be called the UA code. It's now called the measurement ID. And I'm going to add this to the head section of my website like follows. Okay, so what I want you to do is hover over appearance and then go to theme file editor here. I haven't really done this on WordPress, but if you click on header.php, we can see here that it says head, and then this is the end of head. So if my programming knowledge comes in handy here. You want to grab this code here and you want to put it into the head section. The reason that we do it like this is because if we put it in header.php, I'm just going to press update file here, and then if I click on page.php, you can see that one of the first things that it does, let me just make this a bit bigger, is it gets header. So that means on every single page, if you put something in the header, it should appear properly. So now if I go back on Google Analytics, we want to make sure that everything's connected before we do anything else, okay? Okay, so as you can see now, there is one user on my website from Italy, which is of course me. So I can see that it's working. It says no data received from your website, which was confusing me, but yeah, it seems to work fine. If I just go on a random page, and then if I go back on here, it should keep track of me. You can also right click here and inspect and make sure that the in the header, if you open the header here, just make sure that you can see the script. I can't see it right now. Yeah, so if you do Control F and then do Analytics, you can see here that on every page, this script is here. So I know that this is working perfectly. And that is now Google Search Console and Google Analytics completely set up. There are a few more technical things we have to do before we actually start on the website. Okay, so you want to go on permalinks here, and I think the best one here is post name. That's because when you post a blog, you want it to use the parent-child structure, and this is the best way to achieve that. I'm now going to save that. So that was on settings and permalinks. Okay, the next thing you want to do is you want to go on appearance and you want to press customize, and you just want to make sure that the website looks and feels exactly like you want it to. I see now that I'm using Astra. I'm not really sure I want to use a paid theme, but for now I think I'm just going to leave it, and I'm going to hope that it doesn't come back to bite me in the future. One of the things we need to make sure is that we have a favicon, which is here. So if you click on site identity, if you can see here, there's nothing here right now. So again, I'm just going to download the same image in favicon format, and I'm going to use it as my site icon. Okay, so I'm going to resize this into 4040. I think this is going to be ridiculously small and not look good at all. But that is the closest to the favicon size that I can get, so I'm going to download that. I think that might look okay, although I think actually thinking about it, I might make it circular instead, because I think that would look nicer. Okay, so I just added a circle to the back and then put everything in the middle. I think they're in the middle. And then downloaded it as a very, very small file with a transparent background. Again, saving me loads of time. Canva, thank you. Canva for being honestly great. So let us remove this logo and instead select this logo. You want to be obviously using your own logos as much as possible, and don't forget to change the name of files. It's kind of important, but for logos it's not that important, so I'm just going to press save there. I don't know what is going on there. Okay, that's not actually what I was looking for. This is what I want, the site icon. Okay, so you want to, yeah, sorry, I got it completely wrong. You want to press here, select icon, and then you just want to select it, and there we go, crop image. And then if I publish that and refresh this page, you'll now see that there's an image here and there's an image here. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. I'm going to make this a bit bigger, and yeah, now it's just time to add basic things to a WordPress website. Let's just talk about quickly how to do that, just in case people don't actually know. So first of all, we need to see which page is the home page, which will be this one here. It's made with Elementor, so I think I'll go with Elementor just for the home page, but for everything else, I would not recommend Elementor at all, because it's quite slow, especially do not use it for your blog posts. So all you want to do is you want to press edit with Elementor. This will take you into Elementor's editing thing for your homepage. and you want to just change this so that it's relevant. You want to change all the pictures, and etc, etc, etc. Let's get into, I'm just going to do this and you guys can look at the end result. Okay, so you just want to do absolute surface level things. I'm actually not going to get into this in this video. I just realized that this is for a different video. The next video is going to be how to actually do all of this process. This video is just about technical SEO, or pre-publication technical SEO. Okay, so one of the other things that we have to do before if we're really serious about things, okay, we're going to have to make emails, and we're going to have to sign up to a few different things as well, and we're going to have to make social medias as well. So I'm actually going to cover that in this video because I think it's one of the most important things that you can do. So I'm going to hopefully get a fairly cheap, it's free, that's so good. Okay, so I'm going to get a free email from here. So let me just quickly set this up. Okay, so for now, I'm just going to select the free plan, obviously, because it's free. I'm going to do hello@thecryptophile.me because I think that's probably the best email to have. I'm just going to use a random password. Recovery email will be this, obviously, and then create a new account. Save. There we go. I now have this email, so that's great. Let's just press done here. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go to Quora, I'm going to go to Facebook, and I'm going to go to probably to Instagram. This is all part of a process, guys, and the process is going to get us indexed as quickly as possible. Okay, so I'm going through the process of making a Quora account. So it's hello at thecryptophile.me. Oh, everything's in Italian, guys, so sorry about that. Now, if I open this email, I hope, have an email from Quora. Let's see if this actually works. Okay, perfect. It works completely fine. So let's just quickly confirm that. And again, you want to make sure that you have everything in the same file. This is exactly why. So I'm just going to spend a couple of minutes putting everything in the same file on my computer just to speed this process up. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about when you keep everything organized. I've got a folder called the crypto file, and then I've got a banner image, a logo image, a favicon, and a small logo for whatever reason. Now, if I go to Quora, I don't really know what to put here, so I'm just going to press random things and press follow. I want everything to be in English, please, and then allow. And then I'm going to very quickly edit the my profile, and the main reason that I'm doing this is will become very obvious in a minute. Let me just put it in English because this is ridiculous. Okay, can I please just be in English? Okay, so this is my Quora profile. I'm just going to add everything that I need to add. So this will be, will this work or is it too small? Okay, so I just made a bigger one. So yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Perfect. And then we want to add all of the relevant information. Also, you want to change your name. So this is going to be the cryptophile.me. There we go. Okay, that'll do for now. And then the other thing I'm going to do is make a Facebook. So yeah, this is my personal Facebook, and you just want to click on pages, wherever that is. Yeah, it's on the side here. Click on menu and then pages. I really don't like Facebook, honestly. Create a new page. The cryptophile. I'm always going to put .me just because I think it's a good niche. Not a good niche, a good way to point people into the right direction. Blog. Okay, so like I said, having everything in the same page is really, really useful. So now I can just drag and drop things quickly and easily. So you just want to do all the usual things like add a profile picture and yeah, etc. I'll go through this quickly. So let's go on to the crypto file. We'll go with, I'm pretty disorganized, guys, as you can probably see. I haven't put this in the right folder yet, but there you go. The crypto file. Okay, so I just made a very quick banner image as well, which will probably be reused on the website. Again, I'm not really that bothered about design of the website. I just want everything to be organized and to have everything that it needs to have in order to rank. So yeah, if it doesn't look good, I'm less bothered about, it's not that important for me, honestly. So something like that, it doesn't look great, but it will do for me, kind of thing. So the main thing, again, that we're doing is I am making this so that I can add this information. So hello at the cryptofile.me. I really hate the saving thing that it does on Facebook. And then we'll go on the cryptofile.me and we'll copy this link and we'll put a link here. And we will get rid of that. And then I'm going to refresh just to make sure it's working. No, I don't want to do that. Leave. Okay, so now that is another link, and I will post every single thing through my Facebook and also probably on Quora as well. And that is to try and get indexed as soon as possible. There's one more thing that we have to set up before we are finished. This is quite a long video, but this is a pretty important video. And the final thing I want to set up on my website in terms of pre-launch technical SEO is instant indexing. So what does that mean? Okay, so what that basically means is normally every time you write an article, you try and get it indexed by clicking here and getting it indexed. But RankMath actually has something called instant indexing, which is a little bit more complicated to set up, but it's probably worth doing. Okay, I'm actually just going to leave a link to this video in the description because it doesn't make sense for me to make this video by following this video and then pretending that I'm not following this video because I haven't done it for a long time. So yeah, I'll leave a link to this, and that is the end of everything you need to do before you start editing your website and before you start writing. I would say the website is now ready to start having content put on it. I really hope this helps, guys. Honestly, this video should save you a hell of a lot of time, and by the end of this video you should have this basically. So everything is set up nicely, and we've got Google Analytics, which is working, and we've got Google Search Console, which is working, and I'll be watching to see if you guys are coming on the website. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you check out the rest of the playlist, and I'll see you soon with some more content. Peace out.